So to be honest, there's not really a whole lot to say for this week's episode. It was just kind of whatever. It was supposed to set up for what's supposed to happen next week in the next episode, where it kind of feels like it's the finale of the arc, right? It kind of seems like that's where everything's gonna finally like conclude, and then we're gonna move on to something else. I don't know what we're gonna move on to, but in the episode, we get Ikeda's sister showing up, and she's like, "Oh, you need to represent the Funatsu clan so we can show the." They kept saying the Land of Water, but well, that's where they are. But like, they're specifically trying to show the Mist Village, not the entirety of the Land of Water. So I don't really understand what they were meaning by that. Anyways. Like, oh, we have to show off like how terrifying the Funatsu clan is, and da 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 da, and Ikeda has like this super ultra special power. It's always, for some reason, like the younger ones who have like some extreme superpower that none of the other members have. Kind of like Boruto and his fucking eye. But Ikeda doesn't want to do it. He wants to continue building ships and traveling around the world. Kagura and Kawaki kind of talk a little bit, and it's mainly just like Kagura explaining what we already knew about him. Whenever he would pick up a sword, he would get very violent instincts going off, because he is basically from cursed blood, and that's because his grandfather was a Yagura, who was not only one of the Jinchuriki but also the Mizukage who ran the Blood Mist Village, which was completely ruthless and was just all intent into killing people. And Kagura, is the grandson of, Yagura, one of the previous Mizukage. Anyway, have a little bit of the talk, and he's like, "Oh, well, Boruto was the only person who actually like gave a shit to try to help me," and he's like explaining that to Kawaki, and that's basically it. I think the aspect about the episode that I liked the most was like how Buntan, Kyoho, and Heavy Ichigo, they find out that they're only getting a slight reduced sentence by a couple of years, and are obviously not really happy about that. But Kyoho and Buntan are actually kind of just like, or whatever about it, but Heavy Ichigo is actually wanting to do something about it. And I find it interesting mainly because of the fact that it's like Buntan and Kyoho actually experienced firsthand that they were really trying to be on their side, and they were trying to help them get the reduced sentence that they were looking for, and that Kagura actually legitimately gives a shit about them and wants them to strive down a better path than what they were on before. And meanwhile, Heavy Ichigo is just fucking pissed, and she tries to kill Kagura in the episode. So that was our action scene, for what it was worth. Yeah, that's kind of it. Then the Funatsu show up at the end of the episode, and next week is when they're gonna fight. That's it. There's not much to say. That's all that happened. It's not like thrilling. It's not it's not like deep or emotional. It's just setting up for what's supposed to, I'm assuming, to be the finale of this arc, and that's basically it. That's all I have to say. I'll see you guys next one. Like the video. I'm out. Peace.
Drop that